The criteria for the Richard L. Tucker Leadership and Service Award is a demonstrative and exceptional effort to further the purpose and mission accomplishment of CII, a demonstrated strong and lasting commitment to and support for the mission and objectives of CII, and a service as a role model to the other participants in CII. These are our past R.L. Tucker Award winners. I won't read them to you. You can see there are a couple of them here: Jim Scotty, Bill Badger, Bernie Fedak, Paul Campbell, John Dalton. The CII Executive Committee is pleased to name Melissa B. Herkt as the 9th recipient of CII's Richard L. Tucker Leadership and Service Award. Melissa's contributions to CII and her tireless dedication to the industry and her spirit of goodwill make her more than deserving of this honor. Melissa has actively served and led inside the Institute in a number of capacities, including board advisor, member of the Executive Committee, member and chair of the Research Committee, member of the Membership Committee, member of the Nominating Committee. She's a regular at our CII Executive Leadership Program, where she shares her thoughts and experiences with the industry's leadership of tomorrow. And you might remember Melissa as Tony in Chicago last year, where she chaired the CII annual conference. Goes without saying, Melissa is held in high regard by her friends and peers. During her career, she has demonstrated her sense of purpose, her stamina, optimism, personal integrity, and professional accomplishment. As she has strived to continuously improve her projects, her company, and the industry, she continues to serve in higher education through the membership on the Auburn University Alumni Engineering Council. Melissa has earned the respect of her fellow executives, and most distinguished of whom who have nominated her to and inducted her into the Alabama Engineering Hall of Fame in 2008 and the National Academy of Construction in 2009. It is with great appreciation for her outstanding service to the Institute, her remarkable accomplishment in the industry, and it's really a privilege for me to recognize Melissa as a personal friend, to name her and ask her to come up and receive the 2011 Richard L. Tucker Leadership and Service Award.
Wow. It's enough to get an award, but to get a standing ovation, that's extremely special. Thank you so much. You know, anytime something like this happens, and if we're fortunate, it happens at least once, I'm always honored and very humbled by something like this. It means so much to me, and I think to many of you, to have peer recognition. And this highly regarded group of 8 others that were shown here earlier, who were recognized previously, it's such an honor to be included into a peer group like that. Many of you heard me say last year when I was the chair of the annual conference, which was so fun, and Tony was a cool guy. I love this industry. I'm just a construction guy at my heart. I've veered off and done other things, but I'm really, as my husband would call me lovingly, a dirt kicker, a civil engineer. And I admire so many of you, and I respect you, and I value your friendship and support over the years. I'd like to thank a lot of people. I'm going to be brief, but Kim, thank you for the nomination. It's a very special thing that you did for me. Thank you to the Executive Committee. And my husband Robert's not here today. He's out at our condo in the mountains in California with our 13-year-old granddaughter, because we planned that before we knew about this. But his support and patience allowed me to have a career. He retired about the time we married, And he has followed me around and done whatever I asked him to do. And if I came home and said, honey, pack your bags, he went and packed his bags. And especially for a female in an industry like this, where accomplishment and progression very often requires you to move here, move there, do this, do that, he has been a very special supporter of mine. I have retired, sort of. Right now, retirement means that we're going to do whatever we want to do and whatever we can think up, and we have a list, and it's going to take a little while. We've been traveling to see family and friends. We've spent a month away in Europe with our family. We've had a month now out in California to get away from the Texas heat, and many of you know what that means. I'm very fortunate and privileged to go next week with the Auburn University chapter of Engineers Without Borders to Bolivia for 2 weeks, to a small town that needs water and needs hydroponic seed capacity at 13,000 feet above sea level. And who knows what else? I'll continue my role in the executive leadership program, and I really am glad to be able to do that. I live in Austin. I'm very happy to do that. Mr. Crew, I think, is putting a bartering agreement together. He's already asked for some comp time to work on a research team that I'm very happy to say I will do. Yeah, okay. Yeah. And so in the end, I'm like a bad penny, and I'll keep turning up. But there's a lot to do. The industry is healthy in some ways and has a lot to do in others. And I hope to continue to be a part of it. I don't know yet really in what capacity, but I'm sure my list will get done sometime. And I'll call one of you and say, you got anything that needs doing? And hopefully you'll answer yes. But thank you so much for this recognition. I'm very honored and very humbled by it. Thank you.